Okay, we are live. Thank you for joining this live stream. I'm really excited to share this tip with you. This is one tip that you can immediately use to boost your reading speed by up to 50% or more. And that is this. It's really easy. It's simple. It's something you can do right away with almost no practice at all. And it is using a visual pacer. While you read, you want to use a visual pacer. Now, what is a visual pacer? A visual pacer is simply something for your eyes to follow as you read. And I'll kind of explain what I mean. So, if you're watching this, I want you to follow me. Just do what I do. I want you to look to the left with your eyes. Look to the left. And slowly moving your eyes to the right, I want you to try to follow an imaginary straight line. So look to the left and try to trace your eyes in a perfectly straight line to the right. Now try this. Follow me. You're going to notice that your eyes bounce around a little bit, and that's perfectly natural. That's perfectly normal. Your eyes are trained to follow things that move. Our eyes will fixate on things that move. And you're going to notice that as you read, the text goes from left to right in a perfectly straight line. But our eyes obviously don't follow a straight path. So in order to remedy this, we need to use a pacer. Now, this can be a pen, or you could even use your finger. So what you do is as you read, you put your finger underneath the text and follow your finger. So try this right now. Hold your finger to the left of your head, and move it in a straight line to the right, and follow it with nothing but your eyes. So try this. You're going to notice that it's a lot easier for your eyes to follow a perfectly straight path when they have something to fixate onto. So as you're reading, when you use your finger or a pen or something for your eyes to follow, it's going to be so much easier for you to pay attention to what you're reading because your eyes are automatically fixated on something that's moving. Now, one of the biggest obstacles when it comes to reading is regression. That means, do you ever read something? You read a page of a book, and you get to the end of the page, and you have no idea what you just read, and you have to go all the way back, and you have to start from the beginning of the page. That is the biggest obstacle that's going to slow you down when you read. It happens to me. It happened to me. It happens to a lot of people. And the number one way to eliminate regression is by using a pacer. By following something, you're preventing yourself from backskipping and from regressing. And if you want to speed up your reading speed, if you want to boost your reading speed, move your finger a little faster than you're comfortable with. Move your finger a little faster than you're comfortable with. It may be awkward at first. You may not capture all the words that you're seeing at first, but your eyes will eventually adjust and you'll eventually be able to read at a faster pace. But if you try this immediately right now, you'll find that just by doing this right away with no practice, you can boost your reading speed naturally by up to 50%. Are you ever in a car? So let's say you're driving a car. Are you going to pay more or less attention when you're going 100 miles an hour versus 20 miles an hour? So think about that. If you're in a car and you're driving 100 miles an hour, you're going to be paying attention to where you're going. You're not going to be getting distracted. You can't get distracted because you're going to crash. If you're going 20 miles an hour, that's really slow, and your mind is going to wander because you're going so slow. The same thing with reading. If you're reading at a really slow pace, then your mind is going to wander. You're going to get distracted, and you're going to have to go back and read the whole page again. But if you use your finger and you force yourself to read a little bit faster, just by reading faster, you're forcing yourself to pay attention, to pay more attention than you normally would. So try that. One tip to increase your reading speed by 50% is to use a visual pacer. Put your finger or a pen underneath text, underneath the text that you're going to read, and follow your finger. And really challenge yourself by going a little bit faster than you normally would, because your eyes will eventually catch up. So do that. The comprehension will not be there at first. Build the speed first and the comprehension will follow. But that's one thing that you can immediately do right away to boost your reading speed by 50%. Go give it a try. Let me know how you like it. I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.